mid laner.
Hey, thank you very much. Hey, Bjergsen. All right, you're talking to Lemon. I appreciate that. But anyway, we have Bjergsen here to talk to you guys as well now about that game. I got to say, your Azir performance in that game was actually really incredible. There was a specific move. You, like, swerved through the entire team to get out in some random mid-game team fight. How many Azir games have you played at this point to learn this, like, difficult mid laner?
I was really uncomfortable on a long time. I definitely played over like 100, 150 games in the last month or two because there's a champion that had been in the meta and it's a champion that it's not one of those champions I could just pick up and instantly play well. So I had to put a lot of work in and it's finally paying off.
Hey, it seems like you've been finally transitioned well into playing more team fight mids. I know that was a bit of a transition in the spring split. You guys are trying to new stuff. You weren't just playing LeBlanc every game. You think TSM is still growing rapidly as a team? You think you've got more styles in the book now?
I think we're definitely continuously like growing our style, especially around top lane, where Darius having consistent, really good games because we know how to play on Darius, and Darius know how we should be playing around him. So that's a big change for this season. And I think we're just constantly figuring out how we should be playing and what's the best for the team.
Can you talk to me more about that sort of transition, about putting a little bit more time and effort into Darius? Was that you come into practice saying, hey, let's try to gank for Darius 3 times this game, or what would it take to learn that style?
Well, it's not just like, oh, we need to gank top. It's like, oh, how does this matchup work? When is it volatile? When is it the opportunity that we can gank? What junglers are we going to need to pressure more on top side? There's a lot of things in pick ban, in preparation especially, that how we're going to play top lane. It wasn't just like, oh, we're going to gank top, or oh, we're not going to gank top. There's a lot of preparation going into it.
And absolutely. So you guys had a lot of preparation, of course, coming into this game. But when it broke down, it was a really hectic battle. There was like a couple of pseudo base races, really, really interesting battles. As what I understand is the main shot caller for the team. How do you keep the team focused, and how do you understand like the next 5 minutes goals when you're in a game that keeps going back and forth like this?
It's really hard to really shot call in a game like this because we have the control, but we're losing the team fights because they have a really strong team fighting comp with Rumble, and when Tristana reached that late game point. So it was really hard because we were in control, but just weren't able to win the team fights and win the game off of that. So it was very hard, but I'd say Centurion and Lustboy especially also helped out with a lot with the shot calling. They're also doing a great job.
All right, one final question for you. Next week, CLG, they're the first place team right now. You get to take the throne back, maybe by beating them. How's that going to go?
Well, hopefully we're going to win. I can't really say for sure. We managed to beat them last time. I'd say the meta favor does really well. We got the LeBlanc, which kind of changes up the way the whole meta plays. So now that LeBlanc is out of the occasion, you're going to have to be playing more team fighting like we did this game. So we'll see if we can beat him with this style too.
All right, Bjergsen, thank you very much. Good luck in your games. And for now, we're going to send it over to the guys at the analyst desk to talk more.